and obviously he's done his collarbone, which has aided to the win. But yeah, Luca is our first back-to-back champion in 2 different classes. So yeah, it's a nice little feat to have as well.
It certainly is. Well, it looks like we've got the green flag at the back here. Of course, it will be a split start grid. The MZ will set off afterwards, but the red lights are on. Out they go, and we are racing for the second time today for the ACU Team Green Juniors and Seniors. And Lewis Jones there right in the middle as they race towards Redgate for the first time of 7. Is that Annabelle on the outside there?
Yeah, I think she's... Oh, I think Lewis has just got her, so Annabelle's in 3rd. I didn't quite see who was in 1st.
Lucas leading the way with it, yeah.
Lucas.
Not of the head from Hudson Cooper there, and it is Lucas King who leads the way. He took his first win earlier on today, and can he make it 2 on the day? Our attention now on the MZs. They're underway, and it's a good start there for the number 13 of Gordon Ryan from the outside of the front row. So Gordon Ryan looks good as they go in towards Redgate. Alexander Mann, your reigning champion and double MZ champion now. He will slot into 2nd position. He has that outside line, takes that swooping line and takes 2nd position, but it is the number 13 of Gordon Ryan who leads the way, but back with the Ninjas, and it is Lucas King who leads the way. It looks like we've got 2 orange bibs 1st and 2nd, so that will be Lucas King and Annabelle who are there in the top 2 positions. Lewis Jones there in 3rd place as well, with 1st of the seniors.
Yeah, I think she just took him through McLean's up there, so looking at the monitors, you can't really see anything up here, so you've got to look at the monitors and keep it. We can't even see the last corner up here, so we're just hoping and everybody gets through it so we don't have to commentate on something.
Looks like Lucas King does have the advantage and is going through the right-left flip-flop on the Robert chicane. That is most certainly Annabelle McCarthy.
2nd, yeah.
In 2nd place, Lewis Jones. Travis Rucker there, bike number 7. He is 3rd of the juniors, but 4th overall ahead of Sid Marshall.
He's having a really good weekend, Sid. That's a proper good ride for Sid. I'm pleased for him.
Certainly is. He qualified, he went 6th quickest in the race earlier on today. That gave him the edge of row number 2, but he's up into 5th position now. Chloe Gleason's made up 3 positions on that lap, so it's a good start for Chloe Gleason as well. Archie Ormrod, who retired from the Formula 400 race earlier on today, he is there, 6th of the juniors, 7th overall ahead of Baker, Round, and then George Cowie rounding out the top 10. But here come the MZs now, and it's a big
gap. That's a substantial lead there.
Alexander Mann who has the advantage over Chris Kent, and Gordon Ryan is there in 3rd. But sorry, it's Gordon Ryan ahead of Chris Kent on the timing screen here. So they're side by side as they came past us. Pete Woodall makes up 3 positions. Then it's Greg Wright, Caleb Wright, and John Ashmead, Chris Rogers, Russell Turner, and Graham Lewis ahead of Gary Summit to round out the top 10 in the MZs.
I think Lewis has just taken Annabelle there. I think it's he's right on the back of Lucas now.
Well, Lewis Jones has gone purple in sector number 1, then 0.3 of a second quicker than anybody else on this first of the flying laps. Lap number 2 of 7, but down the back straight, tucked in tight in the slipstream, and in towards the braking zone now. It's Lewis Jones there in 2nd position. Lucas King does lead the way, but it is Annabelle McCarthy right there in 3rd position. Travis Rucker and Sid Marshall. It's a breakaway top 5 because there's a big old gap back to Archie Ormrod and Chloe Gleason, who's having a good ride.
That was tight as turn 1. Lewis went to go up the inside of Lucas, and Lewis and Lucas, there's too many L's there. But Lucas just cut his nose off as they went into turn 1.
So through Redgate, down through Hollywood, in towards Graney Curves, through the right, over to the left now, and it's a very difficult section of the circuit, especially in these kind of conditions, isn't it?
Unbelievable, yeah, especially when it's cold. Craner is a very difficult part of the track anyway, so to add in the cold and a little bit of moisture in the air is definitely certainly tricky.
So across the line in the MZs, and that is, as you said there, Nick, a substantial lead for Alexander Mann. It's 4.6 seconds at the end of lap number 2, and to put that into perspective, it's only 1 second covering 2nd down to 6th place. So it's I don't know how he does it.
Has Alex won the championship now?
Yes,
he has won it. Yeah, he's ridden well. A little bit. A bit of a shame for Andy, obviously, who smashed himself up on a track day on a 4-stroke. He shouldn't be riding 4-strokes. He's a 2-stroke man. Leave 4-strokes to the kids. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, obviously we work closely with Andy as well. So we wish him all the best. But Alex has ridden amazing all year this year. This group of 3 and then 2 is actually closed back up now. I would say it's more of a group of 5 now.
I think you're right there. Lewis Jones is in the slipstream here, pulls up to the inside of Lucas King there, but I don't think he's quite close enough to make a challenge. It's a shake of the head from Hudson Cooper in the commentary box here, as Lucas King, number 16, holds on to the advantage. So 3 laps complete and 4 to go, but it is Lewis Jones who is marginally quicker on that previous lap, only by 0.02.
Wow, that is close. The thing Lucas has got to understand is he doesn't actually need to fight with Lewis, because obviously he's Lewis is in the seniors, isn't he? So
I think you know better than most. I think it's a bike in front, isn't it?
Without a doubt, but we work on that as well. So so fight who you need to fight, don't fight who you don't need to fight, bring the bike home. So
that's what it's all about. As Alexander Mann again crosses the line, and he's got, I'd say, 3/4 of the start-finish straight.
He's in a different postcode here. What's going on?
I don't know how he does it. He did the same at Snetterton as well. I know Keith will remember that. Now Alexander Mann just finds time. I don't know where, but he finds it.
He's got TZ engine in there.
He's got that 8.1 second advantage over Caleb Wright. Gordon Ryan in 3rd position as well. Of course, the championship is wrapped up, but the fight for 2nd position is very much over as well. As you said, that Andy Whale was out of it, unfortunately. Pete Woodall is 5th at the moment in this race, but he's looking to confirm himself in that 2nd position. But side-by-side action for the Ninjas, and it's Lewis Jones who's looking for a challenge again.
Here as well. Annabelle's on the inside.
Annabelle's looking for it. Is she? It's going to be a close one. But Lewis Jones just chops the nose off there, and you can see
Travis Rooker there. He's right on the back now due to that. That failed move on there,
and that's all it takes, isn't it? I mean, you just look for the move, get the nose chopped off, and you just lose that little bit of momentum, and then all of a sudden you've got a Swedish Travis Rooker right on your rear wheel.
And Travis is nothing but brave, so if there's a gap, he will take it without a doubt.
Certainly is. He is 1 minute 22.921 on that previous lap. In fact, he's the only man in the 22s on that previous lap, besides Sid Marshall, who is the fastest man on the circuit with a 22.825.
Wow, well done, Sid. That's purple. It's amazing.
Certainly is. Of 22.825 earlier on, we were in the 22.4 for Annie Cars, but 22.8 for second and third on the grid. But side-by-side action for 2nd position in the MZs. It's now an 11.9 second advantage for Alexander Mann over Caleb Wright, who was only a 1/10 of a second ahead of Pete Woodall, with that's Ryan and Kent only half a second behind him. So good close stuff there for 2nd in the MZs, but Alexander Mann 12 seconds up the road. Here come the Ninjas yet again, and there's a bit of a gap now between 2nd and 3rd place, but it is Lucas King with an advantage, a slight advantage over Lewis Jones. But as they head towards the end of the straight into the braking zone for Redgate, Lewis Jones not close enough to make a challenge, but there are some tail enders that will come into play here. So Lucas King will get there first, and Hudson, you'd know, of course, you've been in this position before this year. Do you want to be in front as you approach the slower rider, or would you rather be in 2nd position as you approach the slower rider?
Yeah, it really does just depend on the circumstances, really. I personally prefer to be in front and try and control the situation overall, and maybe if you need to slow down, then maybe you make yourself a little bit wider to try and not let the riders behind pass you whilst you're slamming on the anchors, really. But yeah.
So I think they're all just on that, So Lewis and Lucas actually managed to get through at the top of Hollywood, and Annabelle went up the inside into Old Hairpin. The two behind didn't unfortunately get through, but obviously they'll get the run up through the long lefts through Stark and whatnot.
Looks like somebody went a little bit wide there as it went around. Coppice will try and pick them up as the MZs come across the line now, and it's again Alexander Mann. He leads the way. He is well out in front, but it's Ryan Woodall, Wright, Kent in the top 5 ahead of John Ashmead, who is in 6th position at the moment. But the Ninjas now into the braking zone for the Roberts chicane through the right and the left. Lucas King and Lewis Jones. Then quite a significant gap
in 3rd.
Yeah, it's good stuff there for Sid Marshall. It really worked in his favour. Travis Rooker through as well, as Annabelle McCarthy now plays chase to the 2 riders in front. But we are on to the final lap now, and Lucas King and Lewis Jones, they were separated by just 1/10 of a second.
This is going to be exciting.
It really is.
This last lap's going to be exciting. Those two, no doubt, Lewis is going to have a little punt at Lucas, which is fantastic, and then the 3 behind, they're all going to fight for that podium without a doubt. 2nd and 3rd in their class, obviously up for grabs, so unfortunately someone's going to be lose out on the podium, but it's going to be a fantastic battle.
Looks like one of the MZs coming across the line relatively slowly. That's Mark Prattley, unfortunately, looking down at that 250 machine. As leaders of the Ninjas head around, Schwantz McLean's there. Looks like Travis Rooker just about through on Sid Marshall, I think that was. And it's difficult to tell from this distance, but they're certainly trying to retaliate up the inside of Travis.
Another move up into... Sid went to go up the inside of Travis there into Coppice, so...
Round they come then, as we all got a rider down up there. Rd8, unfortunately. Rider is up and perfectly okay. Looks like one of our novice riders, unfortunately, as that freight train of MZ for second place comes across the line. We'll talk more about them in just a moment as they start their final lap. But in towards the chicane then, who will come out on top? It's going to be the number 16 of Lucas King. He's got it pinned and he's tucked in tight, but there's nothing from Lewis Jones. So it's Lucas King again. Third position will go to Sid Marshall. So Sid Marshall takes third position in the juniors, ahead of Annabelle McCarthy.
Do you know, where is the checker flag? It's down there, isn't it?
Right down here.
Oh, right down here.
Right in front of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. Only reason I just as Sid come through the last corner, he got like literally to the back of the grid and then sat up. I'm like, I think he thinks the checker flag's down there.
Yeah.
I think he could have probably got the run on the Rooker there, but
this one halfway down, isn't it? Yeah, just after the bridge, but not the start line. But that's some good stuff there. And purple is second and number 1 on that final lap was Annabelle.
Annabelle, yeah, amazing. I mean, so pole position tomorrow, Sid Marshall. That's a cracking effort.